Hey, how's it going, everybody? Keith again from KG's Garage. I'm in the RV and it's raining outside. My plan was today to put these side cameras on. I really can't do that. I don't think I should be drilling a hole in the side of the RV. While it's raining out, I gotta put silicone on there and stuff like that. So that's not gonna happen. Let me show you what I was gonna do. These guys right here. It's this right here. I have to drill a hole this size so I can fit this through. So, I was going to put these on either side of the RV. On the outside, what you do is there's little screws in here. You take these screws out, you mount this plate on the RV. Actually, probably once I take the plate off, I can run the wire through this hole here and drill a hole here. And then it will be totally enclosed. You won't have this wire coming out the back. I think I like that idea better. And then I guess I'll have to silicone that hole. Anyway, and then you have this plate on there. And then you just screw the cover on, and this is like free floating. You can actually move it when it's loose. Anyway, so that plan is not going to happen now. I'm not going to be able to put this on the outside. I think what I might do is, because I want to get this dash all put back together, and I can't put the dash until this is done. So I think what I'm going to do, here's the wires. I think I'm going to run the wire to somewhere over there where I think it's going to come in. This wire is going to come in from the outside, plug into there. I'm going to take all this wire and hook all this up to here. Get it all hooked up, and so the only thing I'll have to do is drill a hole, put this in, and connect it, and I'll be done. So I can do all this while it's raining outside. It's kind of warm in here, and I will need to take this panel off, but I don't think I'm going to take that panel off. I'm talking about this panel here. I don't think I'm going to take this panel off until I drill the hole. So I'm going to snake the wire as much as I can to over here, and then over to this side. This side, it's almost... I screw it back on. There's a couple of screws that hold it. Yeah. Uh-oh, look at this. It's raining and there's water coming in. Right there. Look. What the heck? That's not good. I mean, I wonder if that means the seam is leaking. The other side leaking? Look, there's water there too. That's going inside the wall. Okay, I got it mostly put back together. I got the glove box back in. I have the wire just shoved out through this section over here. The mirror, can't say. Mirror is somewhere right around here. So hopefully I can put the hole and I'll be able to grab it right there. To get this wire in, I ran it from here. I took a coat hanger. Went this way, and then hooked the wire on over here, and then just pulled the coat hanger and got the wire. The other side, and then you see all the wires are here. They're all under the dash. Once I put the dash cover on, that will be all covered up. I think all of this goes inside the dash. Let me see something. Yeah, all these wires go inside the dash, and then I drilled a hole in the dash cover for that. So this is the dash cover, and then all I have to do is just disconnect it right there, that yellow. Put it through that hole, connect it, and then put the dash on. Yeah, this one here was a little bit more challenging to get this wire in. Right there. I had to take this one screw out right there take that screw out and I pulled this out. I took the wire, I jammed it up. I jammed it up underneath here as much as I could, and then I stuck my arm on this side. I had to pry, it was all loose, right? So I stuck my arm down in there, grabbed the wire, pulled it, and then shimmied it through right there. So now, when it gets nicer out, I'll drill the holes, silicone them, and then I'll put the cameras on either side, and then I just have to hook up some power wires. I'm going to have the monitor on all the time when the motorhome is on. So I got rid of these. You hook these up to like the reverse signal or the left or right signal, whatever. I just hooked them all together, and then you have power. Ground is black, and this one is constant. So I just have to hook up 3 wires. Yeah. So I just hook up these 3 wires. Just got to dig around in there and find out, what I can jump her off of. Maybe, well, there's already inline fuse. So if I find a constant, I can just hook it up there. So anyway, we'll figure that out later. But for now, it's almost there, and that will go right there. I'm gonna call it a night. It's I'm dying in here, sweating. It's like just a sweat box. My whole shirt is soaked. So that's gonna be it for this. I'm gonna add to this video when I get the when I drill holes and put there. So you'll see that right after this. Today's the day. I'm gonna drill a hole to put these cameras in on the RV motorhome. I measured this bushing here, whatever size that is right there. I marked it on this step bit. It's one right below this should fit right there. So that should be the right size. This will go in. Show you where I'm going to put it. I'm going to take all this, I'm going to take these screws out. There's 4 screws here, and then this base plate comes out, and you mount this base plate, and then you mount the camera on. I'm going to try to see if I can run this wire through this hole and put it right there, right about there. Here maybe? Maybe I'll make it level. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I was thinking about it in the middle, but if I put it level, I can just put a level on there and boom. So maybe I'll just do that. Or does it look better there? I'm not sure. I think in the middle. Alright, I'm going in the middle. So I'm going to put it right in the middle, right there. That's got to figure out where the hole has to get drilled. Somewhere around here. And then the wire is already in there. I just have to run it. So this wire will go in, loop this way, and get connected. So let me mark where I'm going to put it and drill the hole. Okay, I have it mounted up. Put the rubber grommet. I had to slice the grommet to get it. Actually, I probably didn't have to. I was trying to get the grommet to fit through this hole here, and it wouldn't. And then I just figured, no, I did have to slice the grommet. I couldn't fit the grommet through a hole, so I sliced the grommet, put it on the other side, and now I just have to feed this wire. Oh, I measured here, measured here. It's about an inch up from here. I don't know, should be fine. And I put some, these are stainless steel screws. I put some silicone behind them and screwed them in to the, I'm going to say fiberglass. And I'm going to shove this in. Oh, there we go. And I'm going to cover this up with probably black silicone. But let's get that in. It goes like that. I need to see now the camera actually moves. So I need to figure out where I want it. Probably something like that. I'm going to put the screws in, and I can always come back and loosen it and do fine adjustments after. But now I see I have this hole here, which I'm going to fill in, like I said, with black silicone. Alright, let me put these little screws in, and that will be there. So that's what it's going to look like. And then on the inside, I had to take this corner part off, took the screw off in the back there. This side had these two screws here. What a pain in the neck to get to, because the window comes right and it's in the way. So now these are connected. I'm not going to put this together until after I know this stuff works. That was a pain. And you can see the hole in there? There it is. Rubber grommet. Actually, I'm looking at the mirror. There's nothing there. They don't put a rubber grommet or nothing. They didn't seal it. I don't know. Anyway, it's just a little camera. Should be fine with those 4 screws in there and the clear silicone. It's actually RTV. This is what I used. Clear. It's RTV silicone adhesive sealant. So that's going to help it stay on there. All right, let me put the little screws in, and then this side's done, and I'm going to move the other side. And next thing would be is to hook up the power and stuff like that, and try them out. All right, so got the driver's side camera mounted. I'm just going to turn the power on. Power on. Hook the battery up. Got a little disconnect there on the negative. Passenger one was on, you saw that earlier. And now I'm doing the wiring. So what I need to do is ground, easy. I need a constant, and then I need ignition. So I'm going to dig around and find that. You saw before, I twisted all these together. I'm going to put a connector on here, so these things are on all the time. So whenever I start the RV up, the monitor right here, this will be on as soon as I start it up. So let me dig around in here, find a constant and an ignition source, and splice off of it and hook it in here. Or, I mean, worst case, I run something over here and stick it in the on the fuse panel. So anyway, let's get to it. Okay, got these connected. Oh look, this wire's. Well, every time I touch this, one of these wires is loose. Alright, I'm going to rip this apart and redo those wires. Okay. And ground, accessory, and power. I ran a power wire through here and plugged it right into the fuse box for the accessory. I'm sorry, and yellow is 12 volt constant. So this is what I got here. This is left camera, front, rear, and right camera, which I need to fix these wires. So you can see it's not the correct way. I need to go out there and I can flip the image, I think, but I'm going to turn the actual camera. I can loosen up I can show you, and I can turn the camera to get it in the right spot. So I got to turn it. I don't know. What I can do is loosen up these 4 screws here and actually turn this whole camera piece, and that's what I'll do. I guess there's a little infrared right there, maybe bulb. You have all the LEDs. I don't know what that. Maybe that's up. I have no idea. But I'll turn it and see if I get it correctly. Let me go get the little screwdriver, and I got to fix that other wire. All right, I got it. Loosened the 4 screws up, turned it, got it to where I want it. And I thought these wires were loose, but I took it apart, and the thing still works. So I don't know what these trigger wires are actually supposed to do. I thought you'd put it in reverse and it would go to reverse, you know, right, left, whatever, and that would turn that camera on. But it seems that the cameras are on no matter what, so it doesn't really matter. So anyway, just going through. Yeah, that's probably the view I'll leave it on most of the time, I think. And I can change it when I'm backing up or whatever. So I don't know if I'm gonna hook these back up. I might just cut them and hook them back up because the loose wire is here, number 4. But if I'm gonna zip tie this all together, I think it's inside this connection where it might be loose. But I'm gonna get zip tie this all together, put all this stuff back, and finally get this done and get this video out. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, well there it is. I don't know what happened to camera number 4. I gotta go take the stash apart again. The other ones are working fine. It's got to be that loose connection. I zip tied it, but man, that's the one I really need too because I can't see over there. That's this side over here. Let's see if it's. Yeah, it's not this connection. I can put all that back together. So I need to pull this off again and get in there and look at that thing. I shoved all the wires back down in there, and who knows. Anyway, that's it. It's ready to go. You switch you put it on all 4 like that. I don't know which is the best view. Once I start driving it and looking around, I'll figure it out. I think with all 4 is probably what I'll leave it on now, and then I can just switch to whatever. Oh, there's something on the side of me. I can go to. Well, I'll remember these one eventually. Somebody to the left of me, I hit channel 3. Somebody on the right, that one would work. Someone's in front. Which one's in front? 1? Yeah, someone's in front. So anyway, and it's supposed to be a DVR. I put a card in it. I have to set that up somehow, but for now it looks like it works. And hit the power. Oh, okay, I can just hit the power and it just turns the screen off. And I bet you if I hold it, just shut the whole thing off. Yeah, and it's just the whole thing off. No, it doesn't. Whatever. Anyway, I think it's going to be pretty good. Since this is where I'm sitting, I think that'll work fine. Okay, well, I'm here sweating my butt off in the motorhome. I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoy these videos, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit that notification bell and you'll be notified when I do make a new video. And keep watching. I got some more stuff to do on the RV. I know I'm mixing in other stuff going on, but RV is one of the projects that's never going to end. I mean, there's stuff to do on it all the time. Anyway, thanks a lot again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.